What's good, YouTube? So I've been seeing a lot of comments on my most recent videos asking when am I dropping the post Playmaker build. So I figured I'd go ahead and drop this video for you guys today. And as you can see here, you want to go with your power forward position because obviously that's the best position in the game on 2K this year. Right hand or left hand, I prefer left hand with players that I feel like I can shoot with. Jersey number, obviously I'm going to choose 21. And then we're going to go ahead and get right into the makeup of the build. So you want to choose 6'8". For whatever reason, at 6'8", if you you get more badge points than you do at either 6'7", 6'9", or so and so. So make sure you go with 6'8" because your badge count for the finishing position maxes out way more than it would if you did not go at this height. And then for your weight, 215 is a sweet spot for me. You don't lose too much in strength, but then you also don't get too much of a bonus in any other category. And then obviously with wingspan, if you want to be a great defender, you want to max out your wingspan. Only thing with that is if you like to be able to dribble with pro dribble moves, you cannot get that until you get 99 at this build. As you can see, at ball handle, you only get a 76 ball handle. But if you get this build to 99, this build will be a demon, I promise you. Like, no one will be able to stay in front of you. And with the name change, the post Playmaker, no one's gonna think you can shoot. So with build shape, or for body shape, I went ahead and went with build because I don't like my players looking too scrawny. So I kind of buffed him out since I dropped his weight down. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into the attribute points. So for driving layup, you want to go ahead and max that out. You want to max out driving dunk, and then you want to max out standing dunk, right? And then from there, this is where it gets tricky because if you get anything, if you put too many badge points on a certain category, you will get a completely different name other than post Playmaker. So from here, you want to max out your mid-range shot to an 82, and then you want to max your three-point shot to an 81. Don't touch free throws. Max out your pass accuracy, max out your ball handle, and then you max out your speed with ball. And then we're not going to touch interior defense as well. And then we're going to go ahead and max out perimeter defense, max out our steal, our block. And then we're going to put defensive rebound to a 94. And then we're going to max out offensive rebound. And then from here, we're going to max out our speed and acceleration. Then we're going to go down here and max out our stamina. And then we're going to go here, max out our strength. And then we're going to put the rest of what we have on our vertical. So as you can see, you have 21 finishing badges, 6 shooting badges, 27 playmaking badges, and 29 defensive badges. Now, in my personal opinion, you're stacked when it comes to badges. Honestly, you have so many badge points to allocate to something that you want to put it on. If you haven't tried anything, you can obviously put it there. Or you can stack almost so many badges on Hall of Fame with this amount of badge points. Only thing is you only get 6 shooting badges. But it is so easy to shoot in this game. I promise you, you do not need more than 6 to 10 shooting badges. I guarantee you, you do not need that many badges in order for you to green. So I feel like the best takeover in this game is finishing, like any type of slashing takeover. Because the way I'm gonna have you set up your badges, you will get your takeover so fast to where from the rest of the game, it's easy. Like it's clockwork. You'll be able to score whenever you feel like it. So as you can see here, you got your post Playmaker with shades of Chris Webber, Jonathan Isaac, and Zion Williamson. So we're gonna go ahead and try to test out some badges so you can see what you want to work with. So for me personally, I'm putting Acrobat on Hall of Fame. I'm putting Fearless Finisher on Hall of Fame. I'm putting Posterizer on Hall of Fame. I'm putting Heat Seeker on Hall of Fame. And I'm putting Rise Up on Silver. And then I'm going to put Lob City Finisher on Gold. Now, with Acrobat, this is for when you're driving and trying to go and do a reverse dunk. And the game turns your reverse dunk into a layup. I'm telling you, this badge will come in clutch to where it'll allow you to finish that the Acrobat shot. Fearless Finisher improves the ability to convert contact layups. If you drive and attack the rim the whole game, then you're gonna make sure you want to equip this badge because it kind of reduces the effect of someone getting contact on you for layups. So I mean, that's a must-have. This badge right here, outside of posterizer, I feel like it's the best finishing badge in this game because you get such a huge boost dunking at the rim, especially with your takeover, because you already know you get a takeover boost whenever you're dunking. So let's say if you're takeover slashing, you go to the rim, boom, you're gonna get your takeover is gonna go up higher. But with Heat Seeker, it gives an additional boost to that takeover. So if you're finishing at the 2 dunks and you already had your first takeover, you get 3 dunks in a oop, you have double take off rip. So I feel like this badge is extremely clutch and is underrated for the slashing builds. And then obviously you want your posterizer on Hall of Fame. Lob City Finisher, I went ahead and put that on gold just to make sure, even with my takeover, I'm not out here missing lobs. And then Rise Up for the quick under the rim dunks that I want to get if I get a rebound or so and forth. So that's it for your finishing badges. With your shooting badges, you only need deep threes on gold, and then I go ahead and put Dead Eye on silver, and I put Catch and Shoot on bronze. That's it. That's all I need. My play style, if I'm ISOing, I'm either getting to the rim or I have enough space to where the players think I can't shoot, and I'm scoring at the 3-point line. So if I'm letting someone else run the offense, all I need to do is spot up because they're gonna sag off on me anyway. So I'm telling you, 6 shooting badges is all you need. And then at your playmaking, this is where it gets fun because you can do whatever you want with here. But obviously, I went with Quick Step on Hall of Fame, Anchor Breaker on gold. I went with Space Creator on Hall of Fame. I went Handles for Days on gold, and then I went Tight Handles on Hall of Fame. I went Unpluckable on gold, and this leaves you with literally 6 playmaking badges left. I went Bullet Passer. My playmaking is high, so Bullet Passer on bronze is perfect. And then I went with Dimer on gold, and then Stop and Go on silver. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I went with Dimer on Hall of Fame, and then Stop and Go on bronze. So you can either do that, or if you don't need Stop and Go, you can put Bell Out on bronze if you're one of those type of players who like to pass out of your shot. So you can either do that combination. And then for your finishing, I put Clamps on gold because you can only get Clamps on gold with this build at 6'8". You do not have the perimeter defense to get Clamps at Hall of Fame. So that's the only downside. But the way my team and I, we play defense and we rotate, like, you don't necessarily need Clamps on Hall of Fame. Interceptor on Hall of Fame is a must because you don't even have to touch anything. You can be in the passing lane and the game will automatically get the steal for you as long as you're pretty much there in the passing lane. I went with Intimidator on gold. I don't think it makes too much of a difference at Hall of Fame. I don't see too much of a change. Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame, especially if you're going to be playing big man, that's a must. Rim Protector on Hall of Fame. Ankle braces on Hall of Fame. You need that on Hall of Fame if you're going to be guarding the perimeter. Trust me. I also went with Pickpockets on gold, and then I went with Heart Crusher on Hall of Fame because getting stops on defense, if you get so many in a row consecutively, people in the other team start getting cold, and it's so much easier to run teams when they're obviously their player's not on fire or if their player's not active or involved. If a player gets cold, trust me, they're not going to want to touch the ball because they're going to feel and have a fear that it's going to be easy pickings. So this is the badge layout that I went with for my finishing, shooting, playmaking, and my defense. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will drop content like this daily if I have like a good wide variety of people tuning into this type of content. Obviously I normally only post like gameplay content, but if you guys like build videos, I will drop them more often. Just leave a comment down below this video and let me know what type of build you want to see next, and I promise you I will get that build to you. Appreciate it, y'all. Peace out.